Hey guys, this is Metallagamer here. Just finished watching the first episode of Season 4 of Game of Thrones, and damn am I satisfied. Spoiler alert, I am going to be talking about the episode, so if you don't want to hear about the episode before you've watched it, don't watch this. If you have watched the episode, or you don't care about spoiler alerts, you're in the right place. I quite enjoyed this episode. First off, because I've been waiting so damn long for the season to start back up anyways. I had very high expectations, and the episode lived up to it to its full extent. I've also established, even more so than I already had, how much I love the character the Hound. Throughout the books that I've read so far, and through the series, the Hound has just been a badass character. And he did one of the most badass things I've ever seen. Normally in shows, movies, anything like that, with certain violent scenes, they'll kind of change the camera angle. I don't know, to make it a little bit easier to do. I'm supposing budget-wise, as well as graphically, just to kind of they make everything work together in a way so that way it looks good on screen. And the Hound just had a moment of pure badassery. I mean, not that he doesn't do that already, but he got piss fucking drunk and then slammed a guy's face onto a sword multiple times. And it almost made me cringe because you see the sword go into his face 3 times, and it goes in, and oh dear God, does it look horrific. So he's definitely established himself as my favorite character, even more so than he already has. I'm glad Arya finally got Needle back. That's one of those things, it's such a signature part of her character. And I can't wait to see what's going on. Tyrion Lannister's in some deep shit. He's got a lot of people who will kill him at moment's notice. There was a decent amount of stuff that went on in this episode, and it was a good start to the season. I think it set a nice tone, and I can't wait for the rest of it.
Let me see.
The spoiler alert, I might not have been necessary, but you know what? Some people are real stickler about it, and you know what? I know I don't want certain things to be spoiled in certain shows, so there it is. I'm also curious as to if the, I really wish I was better with names. The guy who was essentially rescued by Sansa and turned into Joffrey's fool, I wonder if he's going to do any more showing up besides what he did in this episode. And I'm wondering, because it just kind of seems like it's one of those random things. And most of the time in Game of Thrones, as well as most shows, little things like that mean something. It seemed like they were trying to make sure that we saw something with that. So, I mean, those of you who read the books, you guys already know. Those of us who are just watching the show and have not caught up in the books yet, you know, we don't know. So you guys are laughing at us, and that's okay. Lots of foreshadowing. There's going to be lots and lots of fun yet terrible things going on in the episodes to come. But anyways, that's my general rant, reaction, whatever you call it, to the Game of Thrones season start. I'm glad it started. I'm very satisfied with the start to the season, and I know that Game of Thrones has so much more in store for us as time goes on. Anyways, guys and gals, gamers, metalheads, Game of Thrones fans, I will see you all next time. Stay fucking metal.